we ever had a society breakdown of some kind, I'd want carers around because they can find a way to do it with minimal resources. They are project managers. They are the best budgeters and just effective team members in so many ways. And I think they're some of the most beautiful people that I've ever met in my life. I became a carer when my oldest was diagnosed with autism at 6, 7, I think it was. The teachers brought it to my attention and they were so gentle and said, look, we've just noticed some differences between your son and the cohort. And as they explained, I went, oh, well, thank you. Now I can go and look further and I'm not, just a crap mum. Then later on, the second son was also diagnosed with autism. And that's how my journey began. If you know someone who is a carer, there is insight and understanding. But if you're far removed, I think that can be more challenging. And often as carers, we're usually either running from one place to another or we're restricted. And so it can be hard to see what carers truly do. Some of the sadder moments, I guess, is you become invisible. You're not able to hang around the playground as long as some of the other parents. If you're invited to play dates or birthdays, often you have to leave suddenly, or you may not be able to stay as long, or you may be on your way and have to call and say, sorry, we can't make it because my son's having a meltdown or something's gone wrong. In that respect, it can be very isolating that way. When the boys were young, because I couldn't participate in some of the normal playgroup activities, I found way through local organisations by volunteering where I could take the boys. So I was an Australian breastfeeding community educator. And while I participated in those community organisations, I was able to study in the evenings. And that gave me a sense of kept my identity a bit apart from the caring role. It fueled my own natural love of learning, and it felt like I was still contributing to society because sometimes you are not less being a carer, but you're one of those. It can be a situation where you might be boxed in some ways. Often carers don't know how to ask. They're so busy caring that often we're the last ones to be able to say what could help. Just noticing and asking the question, is there something I can do? How's your day going? Being mindful that, we're people like everyone else. We had a life before we were carers and we still love to participate.